You want to make some pixels? No. Warhammer Pixel Art. I'm going to show you what I've made, how I made it, and how you can make some too. So I decided that I wanted to make some pixel art for my wall, and to do that, the best way that I could think of was to use hammer beads. Problem with hammer beads though is that they're quite big, which means that the picture would have ended up being absolutely huge, or so small that you wouldn't really be able to see any details on the picture. Fortunately, I found some smaller beads on Amazon and AliExpress. Once they'd arrived, it was just a case of sorting them into containers so that I could actually work with them. With micro beads, you do need a different type of pegboard to accommodate the size of them. With these 12 boards, it means that I could make anything that's up to 30,000 beads. If you want to have a go at making something like this yourself, I've popped links to everything in the description that I've used to complete this project. So it's evening 1, complete. It's about 11:30 at night now. I'm ready for bed, I've had enough. And I've been going for 3.5 hours. So I've done 4 rows, which is, as you see there, if it'll focus, yeah, so there's 4 rows done there. And I've got about 800 beads, because there's 50 beads per row on each square. So that's 200 across. I've done 4 rows, so we're now about 800, which does not bode well, because this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't know what to say. I thought this would take me a few nights. If we carry on at this rate, it's going to take us a month. Hey up, so it's the end of day 3. It's about 11:30 at night now. We've managed to do 15 rows of beads on there, 200 beads to a row. So that means we're 3,000 beads in, and we're 11.5 hours in. I did think this was probably going to take a few days. It really isn't. We're already at a few days. We're looking at probably 100 hours to get this finished. It's very therapeutic doing this. It's quite calm and relaxed, as you'd want it to be. But my God, my back is hurting, my shoulders are hurting. It is going to be a long time until I pick up a bead again once I've done this. Definitely, you know, not something I'm going to do lots of. Certainly not this big. I've definitely gone and suffered from go big or go home here. I should probably have toned it down a little bit more. But the plus side is, this is not far off from the point where you will probably be able to see what it's going to be. And I can start to see that it's coming together, which is really exciting. I think this is going to look awesome when it's finished. I can't wait to get it up on these walls these very blank white walls. Granted, it's going to take a bit more than this just to fill it, but you know, we love a challenge. So we're 10 days now into this build and we've just crossed the 10,000 beads mark. If it isn't obvious already, I am using a pattern. There's just no way on earth I would have been able to do this without a pattern. I've got this other website called pixel-beads.net. If you go on that website, you can upload any image you want and it will convert it into a pattern. You just tell it what type of beads you want to use. The beads that are going onto these boards, it probably cost me about £20 all in. These ones that are in the box, I bought these as one batch, was about £25 for 42,000. All of the other beads that I bought were about 60 pence per thousand on AliExpress. And they actually came quite quickly. I got them within 2 weeks. I was amazed how quickly I got them. Sweet relief. All that's left now is to iron this bad boy. which is going to be a challenge in itself. I've got two choices. I can either iron it as you normally would, like you traditionally would, like when I was a kid, by just literally putting some greaseproof paper over it and ironing it straight on the board. Or I can do it the more technical way, which is to put masking tape over it, flip it over, remove the board, and then iron it from there. Now, looking at these boards, these plates that it's sat on, these 12 plates, they aren't sat completely flush with each other. Probably my fault because I bought cheap Chinese ones off of AliExpress. So I'm probably going to have to do the latter. In fact, I am going to have to do the latter. Which terrifies me because there's 25,600 beads here. Yeah, so let's do it. Right, how I'm doing this is I'm cutting the sheets of the masking tape to the length of the board. I'm holding each end as tight as I possibly can, and then I'm securing the ends first before I then start pressing it down onto the board itself. It's best to put something heavy on the beads as you iron it, with this being so large. It's just to stop those edges curling as it cools down. With that done, all that's left to do is say thank you for watching, give the video a like if you've enjoyed it, and here's some glam shots of the project at the finish line.